Hey guys, this is Gossip Girl from Take My Money Now, and today's video is going to be a quick little review on these guys. These are by Makeup Academy. They are called their Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlight Powder. I recently discovered them and I knew I just had to talk about them because they are, in my opinion, some of the most underrated products in the makeup industry right now, and I hear no one talk about them. Makeup Academy is a UK brand. It is definitely a very affordable brand. It is cruelty free and a lot of their products are vegan. This, however, is not vegan, but it is cruelty free. These retail for £3 each, which is a US equivalent of $4.50. Now, I did find a few sellers on Amazon who were selling this product, but at a ridiculous amount. I do think that I saw a couple of them that were selling it for $8 or $9, which is pretty reasonable. But other than that, there were some pages on Amazon that are selling this for like $36, $41, $48, $56, which in my opinion is pretty ridiculous. But I mean, I don't know. These are made in China, but they are, like I said, cruelty free. The Chinese government only imposes the animal testing on brands that are, exporting their things into China. If something's made in China to begin with, it is not really mandatory on these brands to test on animals. So anyways, the first shade that I actually picked up is this one that I have in my hand right here. And I wanted to buy this because this color just intrigued me. This is in the shade Iridescent Gold. So I've recently gotten into highlights and I have accumulated a ton over the past 12-18 months. And I thought I had all the colors of highlight under the sun that would go with my skin tone, But when I looked at this shade, there was something about it that I really, really liked. I knew I had to get it since this was so different and unique. And there's nothing in my collection that looks like this. So I really wanted to try that out. And I got my hands on this and I was blown away. And it's very rare for me to say that something is my hands down favorite product ever right after I get it or right after I try it out. But the day that I actually bought this and used it on my skin the first time, I posted on my Snapchat with this on my cheeks saying that this could very well be my newest favorite highlighter of all time. And that's saying a lot since I do have some amazing highlights in my collection. And with that, saying that this one is my new favorite was a pretty big statement in my opinion. But anyways, as far as the color goes, it actually is a pretty unique color. There's a little bit of dirty gold yellow to it, which just looks so flattering against my olivish kind of Indian Pakistani skin tone. And so I think anyone with a fair to medium complexion, even a little deeper than that, would actually really rock this highlight. This is definitely hands down my favorite. I did pick up 3 more after that because I found that their colors were really unique. Let me quickly show you guys the other shades that I got as well. So this one is in the shade Golden Scintillation, and I don't know what scintillation means, and I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but this is a very golden highlight. This was the highlight that I definitely thought would be a dupe for one of the many golden highlights that I have in my collection. But as it turns out, this is not really anything like any of my other golden highlights. So this gold is in itself very unique and very flattering on the skin as well. Then next I have this one right here. This is in the shade Radiant Cashmere, and this is definitely a little on the dark side of things. So I think anyone with a deeper complexion would really rock this highlight. Now this last one is also pretty unique. This is called Pearlescent Sheen, and this has a little bit of a violet kind of duochrome to it, and this is actually one of the highlights that I was able to dupe. I feel like is very comparable to one of the highlights in my Moonchild Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I feel like this shade in Blue Eyes is very, very comparable to Pearlescent Sheen, and they both look actually pretty stunning on your cheekbones. They're definitely more on the cool tone side of things, which if you're not a fan of that, or if you feel like that's a little too out of your comfort zone, then I would not recommend picking up these. But if I had to recommend like 2 highlighters from this collection, I would definitely recommend these 2. If you could get your hands on these, I would highly recommend checking them out, checking any of the shades out that intrigue you. because these are some of the best highlighters in my opinion. Given their price, and even irrespective of their price, they are comparable to some of the better highlights in my collection. They give your skin such a wet look, but it never looks too much. In my opinion, it just looks very flattering. It's a sheen. There's no chunk of glitters or any texture on your skin. It just looks like a very solid sheen because they are very pigmented. They pack a punch. They make you look dewy and glowy. You can definitely tone that down with a little bit of buffing. But all I'm saying is, if you want to build them up, it will be really easy since they can be really wham bam in your face kind of highlights as well. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Those were my few thoughts on these highlights. I love them. They're definitely some of the better finds for me from the drugstore this year. I love these highlights and I would highly recommend them. Other than that, just a quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you can know whenever I upload. Follow me on my Snapchat for more regular updates. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.